And we are live. Okay, there we go. Now we're live. So yes, Star Wars Celebration. We're still up in the air. I hope I hope the guys can go. But like I said, if Katie Sackhoff calls and says Scruffy, you need to be there, well, I guess I'm gonna be there. How do you say no to that? Uh-oh. Then it looks like we are having some technical difficulty already. So oh, there you are. Lost you for a quick second.
Yeah, you froze for a second.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a sketchy internet issue here. Brown Leader will be on shortly, so if my internet starts to flake out, he'll be able to keep the show rolling there for a few until I get back in. So yeah, so like I said, if Katie Sackhoff calls and says I need to be there, well then I guess I'm gonna have to be there.
Yeah, I mean that's obvious. I mean
Yeah,
that goes
absolutely,
without saying, technically.
absolutely. All right, so let's get this show going. So I'm running this show all by myself right now until DB or Brown Leader gets in. So I'm going to try and pull this together. Hold on, everybody.
Spectre 2 reporting in. This is Vanessa Marshall, and I play Hera Syndulla on Star Wars Rebels. You're listening to the Hyperspace Heroes podcast. That's no moon. Take it from Brown Mullet 34.
Podcasting, the final audio frontier. These are the legends of Brown Squadron.
Our computer is picking up a strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at it.
The ongoing mission? To explore the Star Wars universe and other nerd culture topics. To seek new content and new cantinas, bars, and lounges. To boldly annoy Scruffy by making too many bad jokes. Welcome to the Hyperspace Heroes podcast.
All right, welcome to Hyperspace Heroes. All wings report in. This is Brown 2 signing in.
Brown 85 signing in.
Yeah, right. So we are running a little bit, little short today. Somebody is running late, so which means I got to get the music ready to be queued up. On this show, if you're running late, you get to deal with the Miss America music queued up and going for you. So he's going to love that. I've never been able to do that to him before, so I'm pretty doggone excited about that.
It's the little things in life.
Isn't that right? It's the little things in life that bring me the greatest joy. Picking on my friends, talking smack to them, and playing the Miss America song because he does it to me all the time. So you gotta live life. Gotta live life a little bit.
So welcome everyone. It's Trek Talk.
Oh, Trek Talk.
Actually, return to the holodeck.
No,
I'm Commander Data. There's the Commander Riker. We are going in.
We are all in. Actually, I'm really bummed because I was going to go to Motor City Comic Con this coming weekend or weekend after this in Detroit because look who's going to be there. The man himself, Shatner. And speaking of which, Data, Brent Spiner, and oops, not that. There was one. Oh, no, there was one more. Oh, there was one more Trek. The other captain.
Janeway or
nope, not Picard, not Janeway. See, this is where I need a This is where I need a Trekkie in here.
Is it the one from the guy, the time traveler guy, Scott Batko? Or?
Now I'm gonna have to look this up. Actually, doggone it. Everybody, hang tight for a quick second. We're gonna talk Trek some more, and I'm gonna look this up real quick because I gotta know. I should know this off the top of my head.
Little known fact: red shirts actually do not die more than the other colored shirts. That's it seems like it, but I think someone did the math, and it was wasn't as bad as everyone made it out to be.
So somebody took the time to do the math. Huh. Okay. Oh, so here we go. Carl Urban's going to be there from the new series. Jonathan Frakes. Jonathan Frakes will be there.
That's Riker, right?
This guy.
Yeah.
I recognize him, but I can't remember. Is that who that is?
I believe so.
That's the extent of my Trek knowledge right there. We're all done
Yeah.
with my Trek knowledge. Oh, and there's holodecks, and there's some kind of tribbles. Isn't there tribbles?
Oh yeah, the trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, tribbles. There's tribbles, holodecks. Oh! There he is. There he is. Where? Oh my word! Where is my music? He's here. He's signing in right now, and I can't get my. Oh, this thing is frozen on me.
I hear that it happens to men of a certain age.
Oh wow, we're gonna go there. You are lucky. You are lucky. This thing froze up on me. I can't pull the music up.
I'll play it. Here we go.
Okay, play it for me, please. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like you're in charge of the sound bites now because this thing is blacking out on me.
That's funny.
I'm super bummed out about that. So, I think we lost Brown 85 for a brief moment here. I think we did, didn't we?
We still in cold open, or we start the show?
We're kind of both. We're all over the place.
Did we play the intro?
Yeah, we played the intro and all that. But you know me and my squirrel. We're completely off topic here and completely going crazy.
We took over with Trek Top.
Yeah, we actually did some Trek talk.
Nice.
I talked about Shatner, Frakes, and Simon Pegg being at the Motor City Comic Con. We had a little Trek talk, and I learned something today.
Yeah,
gold shirts and red shirts actually die in pretty equal amounts.
Interesting.
Yeah,
supposedly someone did the math. I didn't peer review it or anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to peer review that. I'm not going to take the time to sit there and watch all these episodes of Trek to figure out how accurate that statement is.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not going to happen. So anyway, Carbonites, welcome, brother. Adelphi Rangers present. Welcome. We have never been so back.
That's right.
7 of 9 is the best Star Trek or best Trek character. Fight me. Who's 7 of 9?
That's a Trek reference.
Oh, okay.
It's the Borg and the shapely.
Yep, Jerry played by the legendary Jerry. Is it Jerry Hall? I want to say
Ryan.
Jerry Ryan. That's what it is. Yes.
Oh, okay. Jerry Ryan. Yes.
Now,
okay.
Because I'm gonna skip ahead. I'll have to show this just because I know Carbonites can't always stay on the show for the whole time period, but I wanted to show this to Vincent.
Oh, that's very cool.
Let me. In fact, wait a second. I belong over here. First of all.
No. Put that back. Fix that.
So this is, and
You're lucky I don't know how to change that.
I'll take this out of the cellophane.
What? You're opening it?
Well,
stop.
No, I'm not opening itself, but
okay. All right.
There is an R5 in Carbonite.
Yes, that
custom,
is so cool.
Custom made, and I'll get into more details when it comes to collection corner. But just because, right, Carbonites, right? Isn't that crazy? I thought you would appreciate
Mrs. Adelphi is looking that up on eBay as we speak. I'm sure.
Okay, I will give a shout out. Okay, it's a creator that. Okay, first of all, let me sign in for the show.
Sign in.
This is Brown Leader signing in, and I am a whatnot addict. So I needed to make that declaration.
That's right. You went down the rabbit hole.
And the reason why is because the gentleman on the show with us today. But anyway, we'll get into that.
I'm genuinely looking forward to this because now we can have 2 segments of the show of stupid stuff I bought at 4:00 in the morning when I couldn't sleep.
Yeah. So we love independent creators. We love people like that's your favorite droid, right? Perfection,
yes,
right?
It is.
So we, longtime listeners. So longtime viewers and listeners know that I am an R5 fan, but we support small creators. We support creators that come up with just cool, Star Wars stuff. I mean, we want to, when you put your heart and soul into something like that, and that's why we, support Vincent and Carbonite so much. And so, when I got sucked into the world of whatnot, no, don't stroke his ego like that.
Yeah, please don't.
So there's this one thing, this one channel on Whatnot, custom cantinas with a Z, and you can find them on Instagram as well. And I go look up their Instagram, and I think the guy's name is Kai, but he also had like some minifigs, but they were like giant sized on card with these nice backgrounds and stuff. And he had one Rex that I wanted to jump on, but I couldn't jump on it in time. But if you're not used to Whatnot, auctions go like that. I mean, you got to be on it, and once it's gone, it's gone. But and it's kind of a cross between a social media platform and a auction platform. It's kind of fun. You can see little communities building, and just like us in the Star Wars pod community, we help each other out. And so when one show ends, they decide if there's another show on, they're going to raid the other show and jump into their chat and jump into their auctions. And so there's a really nice, at least in the Star Wars ones I've seen over there, there's a nice little community, and you can get some good deals sometimes. And I picked that up, but I also, this box came today from Darth Tuba. He's another one. And I haven't even opened it yet. I grabbed it off the porch and ran in. But custom cantinas, and I talked to him a little bit. I DM'd with him, and we're going to see about getting him on the show as well.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so we could start, helping support his line as well. But yeah, check him out on Instagram. He's got some glow in the dark droids that are really cool.
Does he have a glow in the dark power droid?
Right now he's working on, I think he did one time. Right now he is working on, he does themes. So he's got like a Scooby-Doo one and some other like Hanna-Barbera style shows. But his theme that he's starting to work on right now is heavy metal bands. And so I think he's doing a Judas Priest.
Guns N' Roses?
No. I told him if he did that, I'd never watch his program again. No, I'm kidding. But no, he's like doing some AC/DC and some other stuff. I even threw Metallica into the chat. He wrote that one down and is going to look into it.
Oldies music.
Yeah.
Oldies music. Ouch. That kind of hurts. And I'd love to argue, but it's true.
And if Mark, if you're watching tonight, we have a new term for that in work because we have younger employees and we have newer employees, and we now use the term legacy. And
I like that. It's so
right?
more PC.
It is, right? We are legacy.
It hurts less here,
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
Anyway, I didn't mean to derail the show. Let's keep going.
This show was derailed the second I jumped in and started talking.
Right. So anyway.
Josh Callahan, Metallica will want royalties. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Yeah, that's a good, who knows?
Just spell Metallica with 3 L's.
There you go.
Or 2 C's or something.
Or 3 T's or... Yep.
There you go. That'll work.
Yeah, easy to do. You can get
will he use DB as his Rob Halford sculpt?
I know, right? I gotta get him on the show so we can kind of suck him in and
absolutely.
kind of build some relationships there, and we can hopefully start to maybe we can persuade him to go down that road.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be?
Legacy characters. So yeah. It is true. It is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
Here, I will. As long as we're still on this topic, I've got his Instagram up, and it's actually Custom Cantinas 4. It's Custom Cantinas on Whatnot, but it's Custom Cantinas on Instagram. And look at that right at the top there, Scruff. Okay. You got a Knight Rider.
Oh, everybody needs a Knight Rider.
Right?
That's awesome.
Glow in the dark Jawa. He did let's see. This is a nice one, Alderaan Debris.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And what's really cool, and I'll show my card back in a minute, but he does like the authentic card backs, which is really cool. Honey Nut Cheerios. So he did a cereal theme. An R5, by the way. There's a Scoob, and it's
yes,
right 5CO OB3 Scoob. And he did a TIE Fighter Zoinks.
Okay, that's cool.
Pokemon. Yep. Carbon. He does quite a few characters in Carbonite. There's a prototype Boba Fett. Let's see.
That's cool.
Yep. Mystery Machine theme. Glow in the dark. Oh, that's isn't that the is that probably like a callback to the what was those Polish ones or something maybe?
Yes. Uze.
Uze,
yeah, Uze.
And so he does all these custom card backs. There's one right there. Colt 45 droid.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got to get that for somebody.
I need that.
Well, we got to get it for somebody at work. Boba Fett and Carbonite, Darth Vader Carbonite, glow in the dark Max Rebo.
Max Rebo.
How is that? Right?
Okay, that's
amazing.
Obi-Wan's robe.
That's awesome.
Choking device. Jurassic Park, Colt 45 again. I'm trying to see if he had the DeLorean. He likes to
Mandalorian.
He likes to use R5s. I like that. Optimus Prime.
Because that's because R2 would be the best.
Well, no, I mean R5s. R5s are superior droids. I mean,
they're not superior
yes,
droids. You know what? You hold that thought. We'll argue that later when I have the proof. When I have the reference, the proof reference to go by here. Carbonates. This guy is amazing. I'll definitely check him out. Absolutely. It looks like there's some really cool stuff there.
So I'm trying to see if
Frankenberry.
Yep,
Oh, there was an alien there. A xenomorph.
The Ghostbusters. We had Slimer on a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Where he does, like I said, he does kind of oversized minifigs as well. Evil Knievel, Blue Milk, Aunt Brew's Blue Milk. That's fun.
Oh, I like Aunt Brew's Blue Milk.
He does some with the, like the traditional comic card backs. I'm trying to see if he had a Rex in here. There's one that if he does this one again, I'll have to get that one, a glow in the dark R5.
That's cool.
But he had a really cool Rex that I missed out on, and it was a minifig in the auction, and he only had one of them that night. But since DMing with him, he said he would have one next week. Oh, check that one out.
Oh, there's your Rex.
Tell me that's not dope. Tell me that's not dope.
That is awesome.
Right? So anyway, all right.
I have that.
Again, derail the show. So yeah, custom cantinas. Check them out. I think he does a weekly show on, it's probably Sunday or Monday. I don't remember which, but a lot of them do weekly shows. And anyway, well, if you have impulse control, check out Whatnot. I will tell you that.
Ever since you brought it up, I haven't looked because
honestly, Scruffy, I don't recommend it for you.
Look behind me. I have no impulse control.
Right.
None.
Right.
None, as evident by the plethora of stuff sitting by my feet that I can't put up on display.
Right. Did you go through any of your things that you had brought into the show?
What did I bring into the show?
No, the pictures.
Oh, no.
Stuff you downloaded? Okay.
Nope.
Did you see those posts I sent you today?
Yes.
William Cat.
William Cat. So ICCC, the upcoming announcements for ICCC came out today. William Cat, Greatest American Hero.
I'm sorry. You know what? I loved that show as a kid. I mean, it was just so fun. It was a bad show. I mean, it was horrible.
Yes, it was.
But as a kid, it was great. It's probably yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if I ever have. This legendary character is there. Bob Moore. Bob Moore was a sculptor. He created the characters for EV99, the toy characters. Snoodles. Wow, that was tough to spit out. He created the coin, the yak face coin, the ever elusive, extremely popular, extremely in demand yak face coin. So I'm pretty geeked about meeting him. Would love to get his autograph. And then Michael Carter will be there. He was one of the costume people. I was pretty excited about that. And what did you get? What are you nerding out about over there?
A damaged box from Target.
I'd like to take this moment of silence to mourn the loss of yet another fabulous item from our.
So it's the Target exclusive Razor Crest with Zeb, and I don't know if you can see.
Yes, I can see it. That's painful
right there.
Well, fortunately, it's in the back, so it still displays decently.
Well,
or you can just open it.
The only saving grace is that the other one is actually in pretty good shape. So
okay,
yeah, so
that works.
I guess that's the one to open.
Yep, one to open, one to leave sealed,
or it becomes a present for one of you guys.
Did you get it for $23.99 or $29.99?
The 23. I jumped on it when it was the pre-order for 23.
Same, yeah.
And actually, I was trying to order 3, and it was a limit too, because one of these will probably go to you guys. Well, the damaged one, obviously. But I was trying to get 3 ordered, and then when I could order an additional one, of course, it was $29.99. But yeah, I figured at the $23.99 price, it was a decent.
Absolutely. So what else pop in here? Steve Maslow passed away a few days ago. Yeah, that is very sad. Steve Maslow was the Empire. He was Empire Strikes Back team. Oops.
Well, Yoda taught us to not be sad.
Not to be sad. They are one with the Force. So he was the sound engineer for Empire Strikes Back. So it was it's a great loss. He also did Raiders of the Lost Ark, a fabulous movie called Speed.
So I wonder if he's the guy who invented the punch sound from Indiana Jones.
Oh,
could be.
That's awesome. Okay.
Because every time he punches someone, it's like he's got some sort of robotic fist or something. It's got
I'll have to check that out for sure. And then I found one more popcorn bucket that I think I truly believe they need to make for the upcoming Mando Grogu movie. What do you guys think of this one?
Yes.
Do we not need this?
We so need that.
We desperately need that. I would buy that, as dumb as that's. Well, of course, no, that doesn't sound dumb. I would buy just about anything because I have no self-control, which is why I'm not going to look up that website you're talking about.
So this is a whatnot box, and I remember which seller it is, but I'm a true collector now because I don't remember what I ordered.
Is that the thing that I sent you that got you into?
Oh, this makes you have no idea how happy this makes me. What is it? So what is it? Open it.
I don't know. It's a bunch of stuff. I think from that seller, I bought like 8 things.
Oh wow.
So,
okay. Well, we have another 40 minutes. Go ahead and open them up.
All right. So is this just basically a giant collection corner?
What do you think, Adelphi? Oh, yeah. All right. We're both in agreement. Go ahead.
All right.
Let me see the rabbit hole you went down.
So I did pick up an R5, and if I'm not mistaken, which I've had this one, but if I'm not mistaken, I picked it up for like $5. So
worth it.
Yeah, right.
$5.
Exactly. I picked up a couple of these because I got them for $3. And so these will be presents to one of you guys. But I just need to know which one of you needs to start your Acolyte collection. But I got the first one I picked up was 3-hole punch Jackie.
Hole punch Jackie. Wow. That's so mean,
right?
That is so rude.
So I think I got them both for like $3 each, and so it was like one of you guys is going to start an Acolyte line, so that's why I did that.
Put it with your army building Rivas from
right.
You already started the Acolyte line for me.
No, I know, but now you need the individual card backs of the different,
No, I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
I picked up a Balin really cheap.
What was it? Riva, Rescue Riva.
Yeah, Rescue Riva.
Yes.
But nice. Picked up a nice, and it's the cards in pretty good shape.
Okay, that one's pretty cool.
So actually that's pretty clean. This card back is really good. So this will display pretty well. But yeah, I mean, how do you go wrong with a Balin, right?
Yeah. I use that head for my TVC selfie series.
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh,
I put it on Carson Teva's body because we're both rotund.
Again, I picked up a trooper for DB's dioramas. Again, I only picked it up for a few bucks.
Nice.
So at the price, and I know what he likes to spend for extra troopers for his dioramas. I don't know what made me buy this one. Oh, nice, Adelphi.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, that's dope.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I did the arm swap too to get rid of the jacket.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Oh, a Bendum.
Yep. So one of you guys is getting that for
I haven't
Christmas.
seen one of those in ages.
Yep. One of you are getting that for Christmas.
Not to be confused with the Bendu from
Right.
No, not to be confused with a Bendu. A Bendu is much cooler than the Bendum.
I gotta say, he packed it pretty well. And then the biggest thing, and I know I shared this with you guys, and this was other than the R5. This is what I really ordered for myself. And funny enough, so I had picked up this R5 before from somebody else that Adelphi had referred to us, a independent seller out of Pennsylvania that sells on Facebook.
Too Groovy, yeah.
Too Groovy, right. And this card back is actually in better shape. So now I've got, so I can actually decide, and I've got him sitting right back there. But
so you got one to open and one to leave sealed.
Well, you know how many R5s I've got open? R5s, my
still,
well,
you need
know
more.
I don't
never
have
enough.
I don't have one of that series open. So there you go.
There you go.
And you didn't know this, Stevie or Scruff, but last week I started getting the backdrops in. So for dioramas. So now I got to start setting up dioramas. And then I got my other ones.
I can't tell you how happy I am about that.
I'm gonna set up a couple Navarro dioramas.
Absolutely.
One in black scale or black series scale, and then the other in TVC scale. So
Epic.
But this was the thing that I really wanted from that buyer. And so what this is a collector's tin. And it's metal collector cards of Ralph McQuarrie concept art. And this is what I know what it is. Yep. This is really what still got certificate of authenticity. And watch, it'll be missing a card. But it's got, show this up. And these are all like little metal plate cards. So they're not, it's not cardboard. And I think
I wanted that made out of lead.
Probably. I'll make sure to lick it.
I have wanted that set bad for a while, and I know I can't go there.
There is a ding in the corner, but that's okay because the point is, this is what I really want. You know me, guys, and with my art, and I love different art styles in Star Wars. And how do you go wrong with McQuarrie's stuff? But that's really what I wanted from this guy, and everything else was so inexpensive that. Yeah, you got to see some of your Christmas presents early. So,
great.
Did you buy that B-Wing I sent you?
No, I couldn't find the channel.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully, I can't find the channel. So,
keep looking, you'll find it.
I'm sure I'll find it. Did I mention that I have it on? Well, no, I'm kidding.
I've already bought 4 things while we were talking. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding, Mr. Adelphi. I'm kidding.
And then this guy, because I was a first-time buyer from him, he threw in some little cool extras, which are little mini card backs, which is kind of cool.
Those are awesome.
So, Star Wars Special. And this is from Darth Tuba. And I've been talking to him too a little bit. So this is from been talking to him and seeing about having him come on the show, since he actually does auctions on whatnot. I thought it might be kind of fun to and I think he's got a YouTube where he does a lot of unboxing. And so we're talking about doing some collaboration with him as well. But
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some comments here. 7-9's pretty good character. I agree. Mm-hmm. Paula 1966. I have some questions for you and your friends. All right, are you ready for this?
I bet it's a Old Republic question.
You ready? Oh, that's cool.
See if it'll focus.
It's a Palpatine.
Yeah, it's like from the old card backs, free the Emperor with purchase.
Oh yes, the offer.
And the cool thing is, it's a lapel pin, so it's going on my.
You got more swag.
I got more flair.
Flair, yes.
I am almost up to 30 pieces of flair.
I'm proud of you.
I know I'm working.
All right, you ready for some of these questions?
Yes.
All right, first question: do you and your friends think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan?
Whoa. Gnarly,
dude.
Gnarly.
Yeah, because I can't get past the first movie where we remember him from.
My question is, if Keanu Reeves is Darth Revan, is he going to create a new fighting style called lightsaber fu, since the John Wick movies are known for gun fu now?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be okay.
It's a new style. It's a Sith style of fighting.
Okay, there we go. We're on to something.
Mm-hmm.
Disney, are you listening to this? Pay attention. All right, next question. Do you and your friends think that the pink Twi'lek Devon in the Maul Shadow Lord will become Darth Talon? I don't have enough information to refute that or say it's possible. I would need to look up where Darth Talon came from. Go ahead, Adelphi.
I think that she's going to be just like Darth Talon, except her name's going to be different, her wardrobe's going to be different, and her lightsaber and fighting style are going to be different. But other than that, she's going to be the same.
The same but different.
The same but different. Right.
Yeah. I would say not this season, because we know that we're confirmed into a season 2, and with where the story is at right now, and we should probably touch on the story. We haven't talked about Maul since episode 2, but with where the story is at after episode 8, and we've only got next week's episodes.
Is there 2 more weeks?
No, it ends.
Nope. 2 more episodes.
2 more episodes. Yeah, it ends. It ends on May 4th, which is just in time for the yet to be announced Tales of. And
is there Tales of coming?
Well, we don't know, right? Tales of, they've been so good about keeping Tales of series under wraps, and then all of a sudden just going, surprise, it's May 4th, here you go, here's the new Tales of, and which I love. I absolutely love. And I think that, and that's where I've been like, I thought they were going to go further down I thought they were going to involve more of the story of the path in this series based on the trailers, but I always got to remember, Star Wars animation, a season doesn't move as far along as you think it's going to. It's usually an isolated story for a whole season, and that's how these shows have been working. So
I think it might be too soon for the path, to be honest.
Could be.
I mean, well, let's see. Keller and Beck took Grogu at the very beginning of Order 66. So maybe that's the beginning of the path. when he took that Naboo ship.
And this
Book
and
of
this is
Boba Fett.
and this is a year later.
Yeah.
And so it's, so it could be the early stages of the path. And that's
Yeah.
why I was really hoping that it would go into a Tales of the Path and we would get stories of like Quinlan Vos.
Oh, that would be cool.
And
Okay.
which also furthered my thinking about that is they just didn't they just do a re-release of the figure of Quinlan Vos?
It's not a re-release. It was a brand new Black Series.
Or a brand new Black Series. And I was kind of like,
Oh, you're right. They did.
Right.
Okay, that's interesting because they don't do anything like that unintentionally.
Right.
And it was Clone Wars Quinlan. It wasn't Phantom Menace.
Yeah. No, it
exactly.
was not, yeah.
Exactly. And right after we got right after we got Ahsoka, what did we have? We had Tales of was it the Empire? And we had what's her name, who was in Ahsoka. We saw her get Phoebe Dude at the end of Ahsoka. And
we saw her get what?
Phoebe Dude.
Phoebe Dude. Okay.
Phoebe Dude.
Just want to make sure I caught that.
Yep. And then we saw her story in Tales of the Empire. So that's why I was like, if they continue that trend, right? So
is that anything like Hufflepuff?
No.
Okay. Right.
Unless you're a master of the dark arts, then you Fooby-Doo people. But I don't know.
Okay, that concludes our Harry Potter talk for the day. I don't even know if you're serious or not. Okay, next question. I've heard that Abeloth might be coming to Ahsoka season 2, and Natalie Portman might be returning as Padme, and Abeloth will take her form to deceive Anakin.
That is a common theory because there was a news story, unsubstantiated report that Natalie had filmed some scenes for Ahsoka season 2, and that they were thinking obviously flashback is what the thought process was, because we did get the clone Era's Anakin in Ahsoka. So would it make sense to kind of have, and we see him at the very end, like he's one of the last things we see in Ahsoka, right? Because he's looking on over Ahsoka and what's her name?
Sabine.
Yeah,
Sabine Wren.
Sabine Wren. And so yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. And the fandom response from Hayden being in that series was phenomenal. I mean, people just loved that Hayden was in there, and they did such a phenomenal job.
Hello, Baldo, welcome.
Will she take that's an interesting I remember reading that theory online about her being Abeloth. Do we think, Abeloth has been kicked around since the ending of season 2 because he's standing on the finger of the father.
The father of Mortis gods. Yep.
Thankfully he didn't pull it, but he's standing on the finger.
There is your dad joke for the day. You are done. Cut off.
No, I have a new book. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yes.
Right?
I had to do it.
Oh, so it's been an interesting theory that's been kicking around the interwebs for a little while, and I don't know. I would it be cool? Yes. Do I think they're going to go that deep into a storyline? Again, we always surprised by these series about how little they actually move forward. It always seems to be centered around a central premise, and that's about it. And meanwhile, we're theorizing that it's going to go 32 steps this way and 23 steps that way, and it only ends up
go 8 steps the other direction.
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm not complaining at all.
No, absolutely not. I love being speculating and being wrong.
Right. If they were to extrapolate that out, that'd be very cool. I would enjoy that. Right. But I don't think it's going to happen, only because of something Filoni said, which was that that Ahsoka season 2 was going to have a great space battle, and that was going to be like half the season. So if that's half the season of it, like an 8-episode series, which these things tend to be, I don't think they're going to have time to go down an Abeloth Padme tricking, or Abeloth taking the form of Padme to trick Anakin. Because really, other than the World Between Worlds, it was really more just Ahsoka's memories of Anakin than it was,
Yeah.
and the
When was that announcement made?
that was something Filoni talked about. Was it at Celebration last year? Maybe it's been a little while, but he talked about.
He told us Akbar is going to be fighting Thrawn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do. I do remember him saying that. Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of which, I did get an Ahsoka the White.
Yes, that's awesome.
Are you taking questions?
Yes. Yes, of course we're taking questions.
Absolutely.
Here is his question. If you were doing a Skywalker family member draft, would you accept midichlorians as a draft pick? They may have fathered Anakin. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that's
I think it just has to be done. Carbonites, when I Googled Darth Talon, I see some questionable artwork. Not sure if Disney want to intermix. Yes, it depends on.
You know what I got to say about that?
Do tell.
Is it really any more questionable about the original Ahsoka designs? Not much more.
I'm gonna have to go look that up now. I don't know what these.
No, her outfits in Clone Wars.
Oh yes, yeah.
You know, you got a preteen running around like that. You know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can see that.
Right.
Carbonites, crazy response by Brown Leader. Yes. Did you expect anything less?
That's what happens when I'm running in last minute.
So hopefully Vincent's working on a Darth Talon Carbonite as we speak.
And a Gonk droid.
And a Gonk droid.
Hey, Carbonites, man. Let me know. Let me know what you think on those. We need a Gonk droid. We need a Darth Talon.
Would he do the Gonk droid like this way?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
I wanted him to do a mouse droid and a loft cat. Yeah, like
Oh yes. Carbonites, weigh in on this, man. What do you got for us? Get something going on there. So great insights there and some speculations on some Ahsoka stuff.
Anyway, as long as we kind of made some reference to Maul, let's get on Maul because we haven't talked about him since episode 2.
Let's get on the topic of Maul.
Yeah, let's get on.
Let's get on the topic of Maul. There you
that
go.
one was not intentional. My bad.
I'm glad somebody's here to pick it up.
A lot has gone on. We haven't talked about episodes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. So we're 6 episodes behind. In the second duo, Constable Latin Lover gathers the forces and goes after, when they find out where Maul's supposed hideout is, which is his fake hideout, meets the Jedi gets kicked. Wicked lightsaber fight, I will say, between Maul, Daki, and Devin. That was a great lightsaber fight.
All the lightsaber fights have been epic in this. It's one of those animated series that sometimes I forget I'm watching animation. I've been really impressed with the quality of this.
And then obviously at the very end of episode 4, after the big battle, as the spy bot, everybody's looking and doing that Independence Day look of the alien ship coming over the the Earth, and
the Independence Day reference there,
right?
That's
deep dive. But when you see the spy bot, and I love Spybot, by the way. Spybot's a great character.
We need to figure a Spybot.
We do. Anyway, when he's looking, and he makes one of his comments, and I can't remember what it is at this point. But if you listen carefully, you can hear the probe droid in the background of when he's looking at the Star Destroyer, which is great. Then in what happened in the next 2 episodes, probably a bunch of exposition. I don't even remember. We get Merrick, right? We get Merrick. We get the Imperials. Yes. We get Lieutenant Doofus, whatever his name is, Lieutenant
Blake, I think.
Blake, yes. Of course, his name is Blake.
Lieutenant Doofus, really?
Well, I don't like him, right? He's Lieutenant Irritable to me, but it's a good character, right? It's a good character because you know me. I love characters that do their job in terms of making you emote the right response out of their character. And I hate Lieutenant Blake. And if he dies, I could not be happier, right?
Yeah, he's a little irritating. I'll give you that.
But he takes over, police headquarters. They take out the captain, which I thought was very interesting. They don't show it, they don't say it, but you can read between the lines. Captain Latin Lover gets interrogated, and
why Captain Latin Lover? Please,
I love his voice. Right? You could see him being suave with the women. Until
the lights,
or I can't believe you had me followed. In the event, here's what I imagine, because he's divorced in this show, which again follows the Star Wars trope. All romantic relationships end in tragedy. Right? They do.
I want to argue that, but I got nothing. So go ahead.
Prove me wrong. Here's what I have. Can imagine. Before he was a cop, he ran with bounty hunters. He got around the galaxy a little bit. That's been kind of talked about. So he was probably running with a gang, ran into Mrs. Constable, swept her off her feet. And then once he settled down, she realized what full of crap he was, because he got a day job being a cop, and was like, deuces, I'm out.
I think you could record an entire series of just your version of events. Brown leader recaps.
Brown leader recaps.
Yes,
right?
There we go.
But and his kid who plays space lacrosse, comes and tries to find him. We get a lot of back and forth. We meet that cool nightclub owner, which I thought was pretty cool. Or she was in episode maybe 2. But we get another epic fight. This time with episode 6, I think, where they're in that tunnel with Marok. I know some people say Merrick, but I'm a Marok guy. With Marok, Devin, and I loved it because when Marok is chasing them and they're on that flatbed train thing, and the animation was so good, and I caught it the first time because I actually stopped it, and as soon as I saw it, I stopped it and rewound. The very faint shadow of Maul standing on the side as the train zips by. And I was like, that's dope. That is just, for animation, that is dope.
I'm going to have to recheck that out. I missed that.
Yeah, no, it's there. And
cool.
So another cool fight with Marok and Devin and Maul. And you can see Maul slowly trying to convert Devin, which he's been trying to do ever since episode 2. And then they get away from Marok. He goes and calls for help at the end. And I love the way they did that, because you see a hologram, but you don't see who he's talking to. And then they cut the episode, and it did its job, because boy, did that stir up the internet, because everybody was like, was it Vader? Was it Palpatine? And then people were like, proving their theories, because they're like, well, you didn't hear the hiss of the breath. And I'm like, dude, did you count? It was like less than a second that you see it, and Vader can hold his breath that long. You wouldn't have had to necessarily hear his voice or his breathing in that split second. And I
don't even think he would have been talking to Vader. He would have been talking to another Inquisitor or the Grand Inquisitor.
And some people thought that too, right. And so it was funny because it did its job and it lit the internet up, the Star Wars community up, and everybody was theorizing, which to me, that was my amusement point, because I was just watching everything.
Yuval, the one reason I love animation is the details and the fight scenes. Absolutely. Then they've had no shortage of greatness in these two areas this whole time. What'd you find?
That is a 1979 No, that was an Imperial transport on the last one. Sorry, my bad. They haven't started the auction, but it looks like it's all vintage stuff. So
is that rocket firing Boba Fett, or
I don't think it's the rocket firing. No, the
2010 version.
Maybe
I have an extra one of those. I need to open that up. The 2010 rocket firing Fett. I need to open one of those.
But they do have channels that are strictly vintage. So that was the whole point. Anyways,
I'm gonna totally ignore you. So anyway, tribbles. We didn't have any tribbles in this episode.
No trouble with tribbles.
No trouble with tribbles.
I'm trying to throw you off right now because I don't want to hear about it.
I think it was one of the writers. They said that they originally were going to have Marak talking to the Grand Inquisitor, but they scrapped that idea.
Yeah.
So I think they pretty much said that it's not him.
Okay.
So I'm sure it's Riva.
You know, if they brought back the Jason Isaacs, well, let's see. He wouldn't have necessarily been okay. So this is a year. The Inquisitorium is new because it's only been a year since Order 66. I don't even think Barris is an Inquisitor yet at this point.
Well, they recruited her the day of Order 66 in
well, they imprisoned
the
her.
Empire.
They imprisoned her the day of Order 66, or shortly before Order 66.
Well, she was imprisoned because of the whole Ahsoka bomb plot.
Yeah, and
then the clones are like, "You're lucky you're not a Jedi."
Yep, that's right.
And then they took her and they put her in that cell with the other two Jedi.
Yeah.
So we're not sure how long that was.
Right. No, good point. So it's new. So he may not even be the Grand Inquisitor yet. But I would not mind a return of the Jason Isaacs Inquisitor. He was, again, one of my. Oh, maybe it'd be a Path of the Inquisitor show on May 4th. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool too. If we get one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Tales of the Rangers.
YouTube content is built on hope.
YouTube content is built on hope. That is true. That's true.
Yeah. So so anyway, yeah, Marak, he calls for help. Then the next set of episodes, we see the 11th brother, voiced in the Tales of the Jedi series by Clancy Brown, one of my favorite actors. And you know what? Did he even talk in this most recent one? I don't remember if he did, because I don't remember seeing Clancy Brown's name in the credits.
I don't remember if he did either. I don't think he did.
He interrogated Riley, but I don't know if we actually saw him say anything.
No, he didn't. You're right. You're absolutely right. And then in these most recent episodes, the bad guys. Well, it's a show of all bad guys, but they're on the run. We get to that one great battle that you saw in the trailers on that bridge type setup, and it's between. I remember watching the trailer. I thought it was going to be like a 3-way fight between Jedi, Empire, and Maul's forces, and it was actually just a 2-way fight. And again, great action scene. The thing I really liked was that one kick that Daki does in their fight to his knee, to Maul's knee, has been plaguing him this whole time, and I love that little detail. But
yeah, that's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, so Marak calls for help. He gets the 11th brother, and boy, do they take it to Maul. That was a good fight, another dang good fight. And I don't know if maybe it's me, but the art style in the most recent 2 episodes, a lot of things are probably just me, but the art style in the last 2 episodes seemed to be much more pronounced than in the previous episodes. The whole brush stroke theme to the animation, it to me it seemed much more pronounced than previous episodes. I don't know what you guys thought.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay, fair. All right, I'm good.
And now I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch because I don't recall that.
Same.
But you know me, I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, let alone what I saw last week or the week before.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch. Actually, I'm gonna wait till next week, and then I'm gonna rewatch the whole thing, episode after episode. So, we're gonna be 10 episodes now after next week.
10 and done.
Yep.
So how many hours? How many hours will that be?
Like 300 minutes, give or take.
So 300 minutes. Okay,
10.
so it's not.
Yeah, so about 5 hours worth. That's the downside of posting 2 at a time, right? You're done with the show in 5 weeks. So, that's another thing that's driving me crazy, that they've got to be planning something for May 4th if they're going to end the show on May 4th. It just seems like, I don't know.
So, yeah, it seems like a letdown versus a.
The Tales of series was like 12 to 15 minutes an episode, and there was 6 episodes total. So in some ways, you could kind of say that the 2 episodes of Maul is basically 4 episodes of the Tales. So I think it's just going to replace the Tales for this year.
That's
Especially
possible.
with the 9th Jedi coming out supposedly later on this year, Ahsoka coming out this year, a couple video games.
Mando,
Grogu.
Yep. Mando, Grogu. I'm so excited.
So anyway, so just to kind of sum up that, because then we can transition to Adelphi Rangers and Mando. But what thoughts about the series so far? With 2 left to go, what have you guys been thinking about the show?
Adelphi, go for it, man.
I think it's great. Everyone's giving it 9s, 10s, 12s, 14s, 69s, whatever. For me, it's still animation, so I can't put it up there with Mando, Andor, and all that stuff. But I like it. It's really good. I'm just not. I don't really know that we needed to know this story, but it's a good story.
So far for me, I'm loving it. I love the animation. Disney's been doing a great job with the animation, so I've really been getting into it.
Love you, bye.
Oh, that tripped me out. What the heck? Sorry. Okay, totally lost where I was. What was I? Squirrel. So I've been loving it. I absolutely love it, and this series so far has made Maul has brought Maul to being one of my favorite characters. I love to hear the story of. Was it a story that we needed? Probably not, but I'm still loving to hear it. Hearing about his, seeing those little snippets of his life before and how he became what he was and how the suffering he went through to bring him to this point in his life. So I've been loving it so far. I'm really enjoying it, and he is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters.
He's definitely a top 3 villain for me. I've really enjoyed the overall story arc of Maul. Is it a story? Well, I mean, do we need any particular stories? No. I like it. I love the and actually at the end of this last episode, they drop probably where they're going to go in season 2, which is Dryden Voss wants an interview or wants a meeting, and Crimson Dawn. So, and we know that he ends up as the head of Crimson Dawn in Solo. So, which is, what did we say? 15 years later? No.
It's 10 BBY, so I think it's like 9 years later.
Yeah, that's right. So, there's a lot of story potential, and then do they time jump, to a few years later after this point for season 2? Because we know season 2 is locked. They approved it. It's happening. And I think we'll, I don't know. It's I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the choreography is really good. What do you? So there, I saw something on the internet just recently, and it was kind of somebody was talking about how Maul does this series diminish Maul's power. He's always been seen as this looming threat, this dangerous character, but he gets taken out by the 11th. He gets practically taken out by the 11th brother and Marok when both of them are taken out by Ahsoka in future series, and very easily. They didn't stand near the fight to Ahsoka in their beatdowns as opposed to how they fought. Does it undermine Maul in terms of how easily they were taken out in their? I guess that's what I'm saying, in their other series with Ahsoka.
Well, that puts a spin on it.
It was interesting. So when I saw it online, I was kind of like,
Some people were saying that it's like how in the whole Rey and Kylo Ren fight, that Kylo Ren was severely injured, and that's why Rey was able to. And he is injured, his leg, his hip, whatever. Iko Daki Daki. I can't believe you haven't come up with a funny name for him yet.
Yeah, well, yeah. What the heck?
So some people are saying that it's not really diminishing him because technically he's hurt, and if he was at full strength, he would make short work of them.
Let's see.
But I mean, it's Dave. I mean, he's going to retcon what he wants to retcon. So
True.
That's true.
yeah, I mean, even George Lucas said, whatever makes a better story is more important than the the canonicity and everything. So
True that.
I think him
Sure.
being nerfed is good for the story, so they did it.
Okay. Okay. A name for Daki. Sensei Good Hands.
It's more fun when you rhyme it or something like
That's
that.
true.
Yeah. You need.
Well,
you have
cocky or something.
What was it? A fluffy what?
Flocky cocky or something.
Flocky.
You take the Iko
Well, I made the
Right.
Allstate reference when in the first 2 episodes when he flips that car, because I think it was with DB we were talking about, and I said, boy, I hope that speeder was insured by Allstate, and
Because they've seen a thing or two.
well, yeah. Well, no, because this is the voice of the guy.
Farmers.
Yeah, this is the voice actor for Allstate that does the commercials and is like, you're in good hands with Allstate.
He was also President Palmer in 24.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa, what?
Mm-hmm. You didn't realize that, Scruff?
No, I did not. Thanks for ruining that for me. Okay. Well,
And I like his character. I like him as a master on the run.
so
Daki
is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't think of anything else now. So keep going. Keep going. I'm already down.
All right. So
Down
so
rabbit
anyway,
hole.
that's Maul. Let's flip over to we got the Mando Grogu movie coming up in less than a month. I mean, how awesome is that?
Oh, remember he was also Zipper in Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He was. But we've got Mando and Grogu coming up in less than a month. I'm sure everybody's got their tickets purchased. And we've got and by the way, if you live in the Traverse City area, we're going to the 6:30 IMAX non 3D on Thursday the 21st. So if you live in the area and you want to come nerd out with us we're going to be sitting up in rows M.
It's not sold out yet?
I don't know. I haven't checked since I bought tickets. I bought tickets the first day. But that's a great question, and I might
tickets.
I might scruffy and eyes and tone out for a second.
Scruffy nice.
Scruffy and eyes, and
I don't even know what to think of that, dude. This guy has done a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Well, while you're looking that up, I mean, the audience has to realize that this is my golden era of merchandise. Like 10 years from now, I'm going to look back at 2026 and be like, it hasn't been as good in terms of Adelphi Rangers. I mean, every video I see, they're talking about Adelphi base, and I'm like, well, that's my jam, So I'm trying to savor it as much as I can.
Absolutely.
No, we have a lot of tickets left.
Yeah, look at that.
That's so disappointing.
That is.
Look at that.
Well, it's Traverse City.
So what day is that? Are you guys going Friday or Thursday?
Thursday night.
Thursday. What row are you guys in? M and N.
Yeah, M as in Maya, and N as in not Maya.
Not Maya. You're such a dork.
So, but yeah, come join us that night. We're gonna just nerd out and have a lot of fun. But yeah, so let's.
My stock keeps going up.
I agree with you. So this is such. I posted it. So Rule the Galaxy, which are friends of the show, they have their own Discord channel now, and they've got several channels on their Discord where they just talk about different stuff. And so you guys are the early investors, right? What is it, Scruffy? At some point, this will be worth half of what I paid for it.
Someday it's going to double in value and be worth half of what I paid for it. As in everything behind me.
so they do a Discord channel, and anyone can join in, and really that replaced their text chain that they would do just amongst themselves, so anybody can join in, and we just have random community observations and comments, and anything Star Wars related for the most part, some Marvel, but last week I posted on there because everybody was talking about what they were seeing, because we got 2 waves of displays, with the Mando merchandise, and we just had the second wave come out. And for where we live in northern Michigan, I went to our Wally World, and I stood in the middle of an area surrounded by 4 merchandise displays, and fully stocked, well, mostly stocked merchandise displays. And I didn't buy anything, that I'm admitting to. But the point was, and I put this on their Discord, I was like, it just felt so nostalgic to be surrounded by merch, right? I mean, it was just kind of like, oh, I miss that feeling, right?
Yeah.
Kind of reminding me of being a kid and going, wow, that's cool.
Kid, it reminded me of 1999, 2002, 2005. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
What does
that is the dream.
That is the dream.
Dave, welcome to the show, sir.
Welcome.
By the way, great tie-in, and you did that on purpose, right? Because you knew I'd tie in. So speaking of tie-ins, 2 days ago was
yes.
What does Star Wars means to you drops episodes every Tuesday morning, and every other week they have a guest, and this week's guest was
DB.
none other than DB was on their show.
Sultry, awesome, smooth voice.
Which, by the way, now because Scruffy and DB have both been on their episodes, I know what items to hide if they come over, because I know exactly which items they would want to steal from me.
Oh yeah, I keep eyeballing it.
That was one of the questions that they asked both of those guys. So. But I'm almost done with the episode. Great episode so far. They're great interviews. Check them out as well. I was on last year, I think, and also did a follow-up segment this year with them. But yeah, Dave and Alora up in the Pacific Northwest. So definitely check them out. And then in between weeks, they have like just their own kind of internal discussion about last week's guest. So next week they'll talk about, oh my God, DB.
DB.
What did we put ourselves through? Alora's going to question why she lets Dave pick all the guests all the time. But
after him and I both, yeah.
And then as DB said on his episode, just like he encouraged them to send the therapy bill of having to deal with Scruffy directly to Scruffy, you guys can send that therapy bill to DB. So.
All true. Yeah.
All true, yes. But yeah, the merchandising, Adelphi, absolutely. It's been such a fun time. It's been fun to go to the stores and see new stuff. Even if I don't buy it, it's just been fun to see it on the shelf.
Yeah, it is. Thank you guys. You are the best. No, you are the best, man. It was a great interview to sit through. Loved it.
We really need to give Vincent a pat on the back. He was an early investor too with Captain Polar Bear.
Yes, he was.
I mean, that was one of the first things we could get.
Captain Polar Bear.
Heck yeah. Speaking of which, where's my Captain Polar Bear?
Some of us have prototype Captain Polar Bears. But...
I know.
You got a prototype Captain Polar Bear?
Yes, he does. Let's not rub it in.
I'm super jelly. I'm super jealous of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am super jealous of that.
Otherwise, we might lose transmission. But
yes.
I'm kidding.
What the heck happened to your Captain Polar Bear? How do you not know where that is?
He's around here. He's always sitting right here.
It should be right at your fingertips.
Well, I did rearrange some things here. I've been trying to reorganize to see where I can start to set up 20 feet of dioramas when I don't have 20 feet to spare. And
well, he's on patrol. He's looking for Imperial.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, welcome to my world. I got to rearrange everything behind me too, and I'm afraid to even begin to touch it.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
All right, moving right along. Yes, everybody, listen to What Does Star Wars Mean to You? Enjoy that episode. Those guys did a great job with interviewing. I absolutely loved it. It was a great time.
But yeah, let's talk about obviously in Mando and Grogu. So a lot of people know Mando and the green puppet baby, and because he swept the nation, right? From the moment they revealed him in the end of episode 1, season 1, Grogu has taken the pop culture and has really been a great mass appeal to the fandom.
It's still Baby Yoda,
and drawing new fans in, right? I mean, he's been a great piece. And boy, I don't know if you guys have seen like the amount of social media posts that they are doing featuring Grogu and the tie-ins that they're doing. I mean, we're back to doing Burger King, tie-ins. He's in tons of commercials, and they're really tying him in. And so that's really brought a lot of people in. But what a lot of people may not know so much about is the Adelphi Rangers. And that's kind of what we wanted to focus on for this episode, which was, and we brought on our resident expert because of Adelphi Rangers.
Yes.
But yeah,
self-described expert.
Yeah, you are. So much so that I once accused Paul Sun-Hyung Lee of being the Adelphi Rangers account. So I would definitely say that.
I still appreciate you making that connection with him because.
But why don't you tell us a little bit about who the Adelphi Rangers are and how they kind of play into the story?
Well, basically, they're the New Republic. So some of you may remember the Rogue Squadron books that Michael Stackpole wrote, which is kind of obviously the one character turned out to be a Force user. But for the most part, it was just a story of expert pilots who were just almost like an Andor, just regular people who were fighting the Empire. So they show up in season 1 of Mandalorian, The Prisoner, episode 7. At the very end, 3 X-Wings show up. We don't know them as the Adelphi Rangers at that point, but it is Trapper Wolf and Jip Dodger and Sash Ketterer, who are 3 directors from different episodes. And then episode 2 of season 2, the Ice Planet episode, they show up, and when Din can't run the ping, they're like, "You're gonna have to give us control and follow us to Adelphi." So that's the first time we hear the name of the system that they're in. And then later on in season 2, we actually see Carson Teva walking around Navarro trying to figure out what happened. That's when he gives the badge, the Marshal's badge, to Cara Dune. And then Book of Boba Fett, a little cameo with Lieutenant Reed, Galactic Popo. And then Carson Teva kind of steps in and says, "I think we're going to let him off with a warning if he talks to us." And how many times, if Din had actually talked to him, could we maybe have avoided the sequel trilogy? But he doesn't talk to him, so Snow comes about.
True.
So all this stuff happens that we wouldn't have to do if Din would have just talked to Carson. I mean, Carson could have saved us from The Last Jedi.
That's hilarious.
And then season 3
right.
of the Mandalorian comes about, and that's when we actually see a Adelphi base. We see the coastline. We see the jukebox music playing. We see the officers club. We see some more pilots and stuff like that. And then in Ahsoka, Carson Teva shows up. But I don't think those pilots, they all have green helmets. I think that's actually Phoenix Squadron from Home One.
Oh.
I think Carson was just kind of on a temporary duty or something like that.
Okay.
And, Paul likes to say that him and Hera are they met each other several times, shall we say?
Was she? It was so. So are you saying Carson Teva was a rebound?
Maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, we went there today. That's hilarious. Carson,
and it's funny in the book Shadows of the Sith, which takes place after the Mandoverse, they mention the Adelphi system and a space station, but they don't mention Adelphi Base at all. So some people were thinking maybe the Adelphi Base is going to get destroyed at some point in time in the movies.
Ooh,
And I don't like that idea
No,
at all.
no, I'm not fond of that at all.
No. I love the whole tropic bivouac, what are those huts called?
Quonset huts.
Yeah,
Quonset
Quonset huts.
Yep.
I love that whole feel, that whole Pacific, World War II, Black Sheep Squadron, kind of feel to the Adelphi Rangers identity.
A little bit of China Beach, a little bit of MASH, kind of all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely love that.
And speaking of Adelphi Base, I want to get, find a picture of the base and get like a background made for one of my displays. So I'm going to have to find out who you're using to get your diorama backgrounds from to see if that's something they could work on.
Oh, yeah.
Cardboard
Galaxy.
Cardboard Galaxy, yes.
And Cardstock Cantina. So.
Not to be confused with a cantina with a Z.
Right. Yes, custom cantinas. Right. So how do you obviously they have a new commander that we had not heard of before. It was kind of felt like maybe Carson was leading the group in the previous storylines, but they never quite declared that, right? They never said
he's really the only captain. However, when we see in the Adelphi Base O Club, you can see Dave Filoni in the background, and he's got an admiral's badge.
Mm-hmm.
So Lucasfilm has been terrible with ranks. I mean, they've got Lieutenant Blake, who's running this operation over Janix. You don't have a lieutenant running a whole operation. You have a colonel or a general or whatever.
Right.
But anyway, so they don't know much about ranks. They don't have.
He's not wrong. I mean,
yeah.
No, Colonel Ward is evil.
You think so?
So I think Colonel Ward is more like. I don't think he's an actual Adelphi Ranger, but maybe. But so it would be basically, Admiral Trapper Wolf, Colonel Wolf, Captain Tiva, and then all the others are all basically listed as lieutenants. So we'll see. Yeah. I think she's coming in from she's more of like a Draven type, coming more from New Republic Intelligence Special Forces. Like maybe she recruited a Cara Dune off screen to get her out,
which is
now she's kind of handling Din as like kind of a special asset as opposed to an actual.
Instead of having a grunt do it, you bring in your intelligence operative to. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I like that concept for sure. Yeah, that's a good thought. I like that. I at one time too thought, usually so in a story like this, when you bring in a big name actor into a role like that, it is a trope, right? Where all of a sudden she's the mastermind behind everything, and she's been really the puppet master pulling the strings, and she's the bad guy, and then gets left off or gets dropped off the side of Takanomi building or something or whatever, and Nakatomi building, and just but I hope it's not the case. I hope she is just an operative or the colonel or something, because I'd like to see that trope's been overplayed in my book. I've seen it too many times. So if they want to leave her a good guy, I'd be okay with that.
Well, there's also Carrie Ann Moss, who was killed in the first episode of Acolyte. So,
So, I'm looking forward to it. I am kind of tired of them dropping trailers and extra clips. I'm good. I can wait another month. I don't need to see anymore. On that Discord channel, damn Alfie, he posted a picture on, my fault first, they have a spoiler channel in their Discord. And,
and you're upset because somebody spoiled something for you?
No, you're right. No, I'm admitting to that. But then I saw the same picture on Twitter just a few hours later, but so it's out there, but all I've got to say is abs. But yeah, the one Road to the Hut in his abs.
Oh yeah. Swole.
But yeah, I'm good. They don't need to show any more clips. I'm okay. I don't want to see the whole movie before the movie comes out. I would like a few surprises. So it's also been in the news lately, and I'm tying this in only because Filoni and Favreau have admitted to having conversations with Cara Dune recently.
Gina
The
Carano.
actress.
Yeah, she
Gina,
said that they had a nice
she
conversation.
said, mm-hmm. And it definitely reignited thoughts of, bringing her back and maybe resurrecting Rangers of the New Republic, which would be, who would play but a pivotal part in that, but Adelphi Rangers, I would think.
Yeah. Did you see that artwork I posted? That I saw it on X, and then I brought it over to Instagram, with Cobb Vanth and Carson Teva. It looked like they were fighting a crate dragon in the like in some sort of a gladiatorial arena or something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
And then R5 was in it too. So
I know. Yep. My boy.
So I'm wondering, that could be a galactic popo. I mean, you bring those two actors in, that would be.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that. And they've got enough characters that, yeah, let's do Rangers. I think Rangers would be a fun show, or an Adelphi Ranger version of Rogue Squadron, and do something fun like that. I think it'd be a great time. So, yeah. So, all right. Any other thoughts about Mando, Grogu, Adelphi Rangers?
I still think the big enemy hasn't been announced yet. Like, they hid
Yes.
They hid Grogu from us until November 19th, November of 2019 or whatever, when he showed up in that first episode. So I think there's still some surprises, even though they keep showing us little clips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe a B-wing or something like that.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be
I'd
cool.
be down for that. Yeah, I agree.
We need more B-wings.
I hope that's what they're doing. I really do hope that's what they're doing. I hope they will exceed my expectations by having the real enemy still not be seen yet. Because I think that'll, yeah. No, I'm right there with you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right on. All right. Scruffy, any final thoughts on Adelphi, Mando, Grogu, any of that?
I honestly, I really haven't paid much attention to the new trailer. I've been trying to stay away from it. I like you, I'm kind of maxed out on spoilers. I don't want to know any more than I need to. So
Max Reboot out, huh?
Max Reboot out, yes. So
we're going to see it in the IMAX Rebo theater.
Yes, we are.
That's right.
And I'm super geeked. I'm super ready. I cannot. I don't know if I can wait that long.
Which Max Rebo will be at ICCC this year.
Are you guys going to try to see the May 1st first 20 minutes of the movie?
No.
Yeah, same here. I was like, I would be so, I'd be like, I would be anticipating. It would be a tease, and it's worse being teased than not at all.
Yeah, I don't even think it's showing in our area. We don't live in a large enough. Yeah, population.
No, it's we got to drive 6 hours to see it.
Yeah, I think the guys. I think Rule the Galaxy is. I think they got their tickets, and I think they're going to go down to that. But they live in Indianapolis, so it's a much larger population base. Yeah. And as you can see by our theater, it's not even sold out. So
yeah, I would love to, but I can't do the drive, and I don't have the time off to do it.
Right on.
It would take you 3 hours, right?
3.5.
Riding with you is like being in the Falcon, right? You could do the you could do the Indianapolis run in 12 parsecs.
Absolutely.
And with the exception that his Falcon is pristine, it is nice and clean. I will say that he keeps a clean car.
It is pretty.
He's got the Lando Falcon.
The Lando Falcon. There you go.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's flip over to Collection Corner.
I want it all. Keep your time to a proxy plan. I want it all. And I want it great now. I want it all. Yeah. Brown Squadron.
I love that.
Man, that is epic.
Isn't that awesome?
I just want to get that in my car and just play that on my way to work.
Right.
Remind me when I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I want it all.
We'll just listen to it on repeat. Well, I've got like a 3-minute version. We'll listen on repeat on the way to AAAC.
Yes, that has to be done.
or ICCC. Man, anyway.
Triple
All right.
IC.
Scruff.
All right, somebody went shopping again and decided to send me pictures of things that I did not need. But for $20, I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. I do love those retro figures. They're very nostalgic, obviously, so I loved it. And of course, I had to have a Admiral Thrawn there, so had to be done. And of course, the epic addition to the collection this week, Kelly Knox, Dad Jokes Strike Back.
Right on.
I'm super geeked about this one. In spite of the fact that I'm not a big dad joke fan. You already had your dad joke of the day, though, so I will be reading this one today.
Oh, yes! Yes! Cannot wait.
Okay.
Cannot wait. All right.
And that's pretty much it. I finally got my shipment of acrylic cases in, so I'm going to start casing up some of the stuff around here that should be in a case that isn't. Like the Paul Blake Greedo autographed figure that needs to get into a case before something happens to it. So yeah, I got some stuff. I got some work to do to the collection here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look for a case for that. I think I want to put that in a because
that would be cool.
The card back is not like laminated, so it's
any little scratch will.
I think so, and I think I get a.
When you showed that, I thought that was a real figure.
Yeah, no, doesn't it look good? Oh, and this is what I was talking about with the card back. I mean, it is.
I love that card back.
Right?
Okay, that is very cool.
It is great, and it's even comes with a coin, and on the coin, Scruff, is an R5 and a Gonk. On the coin.
I hate you.
Right? Isn't that fun?
No. Send me the info.
It's custom cantinas with a Z. But I think he had a Gonk once before.
Well, wasn't that that was Whatnot?
Well, I purchased it on Whatnot. The channel is custom cantinas with a Z.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm not gonna go to Whatnot because that's a tragic place. I should not go.
Right.
I think you said he's on Instagram as like custom cantinas 4. Like
yep. Mm-hmm. I did the same thing, right? And it's gonna bug me till I find Captain Polar Bear fell somewhere, and I gotta find him. Anyway, he needs an emergency rescue. He must be stuck in Iran. Anything else, Scruff?
No.
Right on.
I'm busy looking for a joke for today.
All right, Adelphi.
If you'll indulge me,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
let me see if I can do this.
Found it. Oh. Can you put his up as the only one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's cool.
So here's a lot of the stuff that we've been getting. A lot of Zeb, Adelphi Zeb. There's a little adorables with Carson Teva.
Oh, those are adorables. Okay.
Yeah. Then we got the Trapper Wolf and the Colonel Ward, and then we've got the some of the different carbonites of
Vincent's. Yep. Marco.
There's the packaging for the Micro Galaxy Squadron, and we even have a Lego set with Adelphi Rangers.
That's awesome.
So I'm living my best life.
That's awesome.
Right on.
And my credit card is it's a smoking heat.
And carbonites, yes. Nice camera work. Yeah, that's awesome. I
haven't told the kids yet that Santa's not coming this year. 2026 is going to
It's
be a
gonna be-
lean year.
Gonna be dry, epically dry.
Yes.
That's
Suddenly
okay.
they're all bad, and they're getting cold.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. You know that they need to learn life is tough.
Yes.
Sometimes things don't work out the way you hoped.
Right.
What does Star Wars mean to you? Really cool. He understands. So yeah, I need to reorganize what's behind me into little themes like that. I got some of that going on, but a lot of it is a hodgepodge of what do I do with this? I'll put it right here, and what do I do with that? I'll stick it over here. So I'm afraid to do it because once I start taking stuff off shelves, it's just going to unleash this snowball effect of just stuff everywhere. But at some point,
You're afraid of counting the dust rings, and you're like, "Wow, I've had this for 20 years."
That too, because there's stuff behind me that I don't even. Yeah, no, Mrs. Scruffy's not down. There's stuff behind me I didn't even know I had.
Mm.
That's on the shelf behind me. I'm like, oh hey, I forgot I had that.
That's funny.
No, that's sad.
That's funny.
All right, what do you got?
Well, you know, actually, I think I kind of showed off everything already.
I think you did too.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been on since. You know, when I got you that Acolyte set in the dark and
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Red Admiral Thrawn. The only thing I had gotten was this one, and the reason is, you know, $5, and I am going to open her, and she'll once I get these.
I think I have one of that one.
Once I get these dioramas set up, she's going to go into one of the dioramas.
Yeah, I keep thinking I might open this one too.
I did get some more of those diorama backdrops, and so I went with all Navarro theme. So obviously, I have a theme.
Is that the bar that Vane was the classroom?
Yeah, I think so. So some of it's sized for I got also sized for Black Series, and then vintage, and and that's you know, I got to find rearrange everything in here and actually start to build that out so that I can set up some dioramas, because I think it'll be
Did
fun.
you get flooring too?
I did.
Okay.
They just had kind of a generic sandy floor, which, you know, the streets in Navarro back then were dirt anyway. So
That works.
That'll fit the theme.
You need to find a spit with a walking monkey lizard.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, that would be cool.
Right on. But Scruff, you weren't on last week, so I did end up. That was the eBay purchase I accidentally bought.
Accidentally bought?
So
I love how you accidentally bought it.
Mr. G8.
Yeah,
R3.
you know what? I don't have that. I'm going to have to.
I picked it up off eBay.
Is that the
which
one
one is
from the Naboo
Yep. Yes.
cruiser? Yeah.
Because I have the R2 with the green. I can't remember his name. I have that one. I have the red R2 from that scene. I need that one. Wasn't there 6 total?
There was 4. There was a blue
4?
one.
Oh, blue one. Okay, yes, I had the blue one as well. So
Yeah.
he's the only one I need to round out that set of 4.
I didn't know I owned that.
I didn't know I owned that. Scruffy, have you bought someone? It's good to sell too. Yeah.
But then, so I found this, and I showed this off, I think, the other week. But and I know my nephew doesn't watch, so it'll. So Chris, do not share, because this will kind of be a present for my nephew and his dad.
That's dope.
Yeah. So it's an RC device of the Razor Crest. Picked it up at a Marshall's in Midland, and it was only $13. And at that price, I can afford the batteries to put in it and give it to them. So, because it's cheaper than gas. So
Sadly, yes.
yeah. So, yeah, so that's really other everything else. I had a meltdown and already showed off earlier in the show. So we're
Maybe that was fun too, by the way.
yeah, I know.
Thanks.
Yeah, all courtesy of Adelphi Rangers. So
I want it all.
I'm here to spend your money.
I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it meant now.
And DB and I thank you for spending his money because he's been spending our money.
I do, and yeah, so
we appreciate you doing that.
Turnabout is fair play. So Adelphi, I know you've cool Razor Crest. Oh, Dark Apostle, welcome to the show. Yeah, it was fun. I didn't even know it was something they made, and it was the only one in the store too.
Of course.
And it was funny because some kid, he was probably 11 or something, and I had it in the cart, and he was like, "Oh, you like Star Wars?" And I said, "Yeah," and then I just gave him that look, like, "Back off, kid.
Back off, kid. It's mine."
You give him that I've got adult money look.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. I got adult money. Back off, kid.
You're too lazy to mow lawns. If you hadn't been so lazy, you could have gotten it before me.
Yes. Nothing to make your day like making a little kid cry because you took the toy he wanted.
I did also get that, so that came in as well. But yeah, no, Adelphi, you've been. I know you've been venturing into the foray of YouTube. And starting to post some shorts. And why don't you tell people where they can find you on your socials and your new YouTubes?
Sure, thank you. I'm on X as @Adelphi Ranger. I'm also on Instagram. That's where I do most of my posting, is on Instagram at this point, just because I hope Paul sees it and likes it. And I'm also on YouTube as @Adelphi Rangers NRSF, which stands for New Republic Security Forces, not safe for work. Don't worry, it's not no Darth Talon fan fiction or anything like that.
Nice.
And I meant to say that what you didn't see in my sticker was an Adelphi. You didn't see on my display was an Adelphi.
Yeah, I know,
sticker.
Scruffy.
Yes.
I'm going to get you some of these so you can send them over to Adelphi.
Yes.
So I need to get those to Adelphi. So, yeah, absolutely. I've only been sitting on him for months. So
We still need to get him on the show too. I think he's another creator who's
he is red flag. Yeah, absolutely. We do need to get. I'll reach out to him and see about getting him on.
Anytime anything needs to be mailed, you need to get it to me so it'll actually get mailed.
I've been so busy.
Can't you just leave him on his desk or something? I think you guys work
together. Yep. I
Sure.
can, absolutely. So I've got it right here in front of me, and after the show,
in the night type thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so check him out on Instagram. Check out his YouTube. He does shorts, reels, whatever they're called on YouTube, unboxings, things, everything Adelphi related. So definitely check that out. And we appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you having me on. I think this is episode 4.
I think so. I think
so. I'm getting there. I'm not quite top of the list, but I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
You are getting there. Right on.
Oh, tomorrow is a I think there's Hasbro's doing a live stream announcing the May 4th. So there's been a lot of Carson Teva stuff coming out. I mean,
I did not know
that most recent artwork and stuff. And he keeps telling us on his live streams to temper our expectations. He can't say anything. Don't get excited. He might not be in it.
Oh, that's so annoying.
So maybe they'll introduce his Black Series tomorrow. I'm not. I have no insider information. Just a hope on my part, manifesting.
What time is that?
They say. I believe it's at 11.
11. Oh yeah, that's when they typically do their stuff. Just set an alarm. I'll be at work. They also dropped today. Star Wars dropped the preview for their merch at Celebration. And so that is out there on the interwebs as well. And I think they're starting to trickle out as well for Star Wars Celebration. So, all right, Scruff, I will get the music you ready.
Cue it up.
Let's get this going. Dad joke of the week. Time to annoy Scruffy and DB. Dad. Dead joke of the week. All right, Star Wars Dad Joke of the Week brought to you courtesy of Kelly Knox's Star Wars Strikes Back, Dad Joke Strikes Back book. Brand new this week. We got copies. I think it goes on shelves May 1st. Pick up yourself a copy. It's worth it. Kelly's a great, she's been on the show before. We've had her, and it's welcome unboxing. Yes, just in time for the best segment. And it's even better this week because Scruffy himself is going to read the joke. So Star Wars Dad Joke of the Week, courtesy of Kelly Knox.
Here it goes. Ready? What do you call a used cybernetic arm?
What?
A hand-me-down. Wait. I got one more.
Okay.
We're gonna go for two. We're gonna go two for because this one is just really dumb.
Because it strikes back.
Because it strikes back, exactly. Why won't Din Djarin ask for directions? Come on.
Because this is
Because he knows this is the way.
Because he knows the way. Yes.
So does that use cybernetic? That costs an arm and a leg.
Oh, you're out.
Now don't you feel absolutely complete?
I do feel complete now. Thank you very much.
Two jokes.
Two jokes,
Two
yes.
jokes today. Oh, wait. Please
smack the like button.
Tiva smacks around Imperial scum.
Oh, he may have smacked around Hera.
Oh, all right. We're done. We're done. Moving on.
All right. We are Brown Squadron. We Hyperspace Heroes podcast broadcast weekly every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Next week, we will have another guest. Mr. Rory Ross is going to be joining us on the live stream. Anybody that watched the Daniel Romero, and thank you.
This will be episode 172.
Yeah.
557. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to update that graphic, but yeah, Rory is an actor. He has appeared in Obi-Wan, Mando. He is as Daniel told us on the show, and Rory did pop in on that show, and was like, he is the covert, uncredited covert commander for the Mando covert. But yeah, he's been in Obi-Wan as well. And he is going to be joining us. He just finished a Star Wars fan fiction film, The Lost Path, and I think they're having their premiere possibly. And so it's going to be really nice to have him on the show. So yeah, that's going to be next week. So check it out. And you can find us on all of these social medias, X, Facebook, YouTube, Blue Sky, Threads. You can email us at brownsquadron@gmail.com. And you can also find all of our links at beacons.ai/Brown Squadron. So that is the show for tonight. Again, Tiva, Delphi, thanks for joining us. And Scruffy, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again.
And yeah, that is the show for tonight. So this is Brown Leader signing off for the crew. And you have been listening and watching Hyperspace Heroes.
Oh,
that's no moon.
That's no moon.